Hello everyone, welcome once again to the Saturday Business Series. Are you aware that Nigeria is the best country in the world? Doing business in Nigeria. I'm Akpa, and today we are diving into a conversation that every entrepreneur, investor, and professional in Nigeria must understand. Doing business in Nigeria, the problems, the possibilities, and the payoff. Now we're going to dive into the problems of doing business in Nigeria. Let's be honest. Doing business in Nigeria is not for the faint-hearted. There are real challenges with stark realities such as infrastructural gaps, especially power, limited funding access, multiple taxation, and at times policy inconsistencies that can frustrate even the most determined entrepreneur. But here's the truth. Behind those challenges lies one of the biggest markets in Africa, a nation of over 230 million people with the largest youth population on the continent. That's not just a statistics, it's an opportunity waiting to be leveraged. Now, let me give you a quick look. When I started out, I didn't have a big capital or big connections. I used to walk through the streets of Abuja looking for prospects, while in a taxi or a moving bus, I would take note of billboard contacts, company names, and phone numbers that caught my eyes or my attention. There was one particular client whose number I got from a billboard. I called him several times before he finally gave me an audience. That single client became a gateway. Through him, I connected to several others I still work with today. I call such clients perennial customers, those whose single connection keeps yielding fruits over time. Those early years taught me persistence. I seriously leveraged the phone as a tool to reach out to prospects, doing telemarketing, following up consistently, and building relationships one call at a time. So when people say there are no opportunities in Nigeria, I tell them there are opportunities everywhere if only you are willing to search, call, and follow up. Now let's look at the possibility with facts and figures. Despite its challenges, Nigeria remains Africa's largest economy and one of the most promising emerging markets globally in the world. Let's break it down by key sectors. Agriculture contributes about 20% of GDP and employs over one-third of the population. Opportunities abound in processing, packaging, storage, distribution, and exports. When you now come down to the creative and tech industries, Nollywood, fashion design, content creation, and ICT training now contribute billions to GDP and employ millions of youths. Nigeria's creative economy is valued at about 8.96 trillion. That's about 9 trillion. Gaining global recognition in music, film, and design. Now, when you now come down to the construction and real estate, the sector contributes over 40 trillion to GDP and remains Nigeria's third largest industry. Rapid urbanization continues to drive demand for housing, commercial spaces, and infrastructure development. So when compared globally, Nigerian markets may not yet match advanced economies, but its scale, energy, and potential make it a frontier worth betting on. Now let's look at thriving within the Nigerian system. To thrive here, you need three things. To succeed, to survive, you need three things. 1. Resilience. You will face rejection. You will experience delay and uncertainty, but keep pushing, keep moving, and never give up. 2. Relationship. Trust and referrals are the true currency of business here. 3. Resourcefulness. Learn to work smart. Be multi-talented and multi-skilled. Turn small wins into bigger opportunities. Where others see difficulty, create value. That's how you turn problems into payoffs. I leave this word with you, or this message. So now, doing business in Nigeria requires, resilience, adaptability, and faith. Yes, the challenges are real, but the opportunities are even greater. If you stay consistent, keep learning, and never stop believing, you will discover that the same environment many complain about is the same one others are thriving in. Remember, in every problem lies a possibility, and with the right mindset, that possibility becomes your payoff. I'm Chris, and this has been Doing Business in Nigeria: the problems, the possibilities, and the payoff. Join me next week on the Saturday Business Series as we explore another powerful topic: smart funding. How to finance your business with or without capital. Exploring creative, realistic ways to raise funds and grow sustainably. Thank you.